Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Adam Forgione and I'm going to edit music. Actually, this is requested by a good friend of mine, Mike, who got a song and asked if we do 15, 30, 60-second cuts, and currently we do not. It is a time-consuming process and it is something on our list, but it's not something that we have set up right now. But I figured if we don't offer it, I should at least create a tutorial video on how anyone can take a song and cut it to any length they want and do it very easily. So once you understand the concept and how songs are actually broken up, it's not that bad actually. So here we go in my computer and we can see our screen. I'm in Premiere and I actually have the song that Mike licensed the other day. It's called Moments to Remember by Josh Leake. And it's a really good song. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop this up into sections and then I'll show you how we can manipulate the song to re-edit it into shorter lengths. This is an instrumental song. It's not a vocal-based song. So sometimes they're a little different, but we're still gonna look at this the same way, just like we have the verse, a chorus, a bridge, things like that. So we can look at it the same way. So I'm gonna play the song. So the first thing I want to identify with this song is time signature. It's really not that complicated, although it might sound complicated. We really want to start counting the beats and see where the repetition happens. Just start counting. Some of us might count like this. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's the pattern. But if we double time it, we can really find ourselves in a 3, 4, 6, 8 pattern. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, for the sake of this and the simplicity, we can easily work with 4. And again, you'll see everything's blocked in groups of 4. So let's start editing this song by placing markers on the song so we can understand how it's broken up. And then I'm going to make this really easy once we really dissect the song. So let's take it from the beginning here. 3, 4. Marker. 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to keep marking it the same amount. Mark. 2, 3, 4. Mark. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So it's interesting, this part, I'm actually going to break this up into, we're going to half this. So we're going to take away some of these here because it actually, there's a phrase to the music where you can see this, the song is not finished. So we should be able to, let me just undo. We'll do it easier this way. Here we go. Now it's going to repeat. But now we're breaking it up into blocks of 8, not 4. But again, increments of 4. Same idea. You'll notice the space is going to be the same here. And you can hear a lot of repetition. Most songs have a lot of repetition. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. That's our chorus. phrase is going to complete now. This is actually chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4. You hear the different chords. Repeat chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4. Do the repetition over and over again. Repetition's great because that means we can chop that. There we go. Bridge. Let the phrase breathe. Here we go again. Something's happening. It's building. Chord 2, chord 3, chord 4. Again. 3, 4. Oh, little instrumental here. Little breakdown. We'll get that one. I'm off a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam! There we go. There's 01 again. And that's the chorus again. Phrase. And here we go. Chord 1, chord 2, chord 3, chord 4. Chord 1, 2, chord 3, chord 4. Here we go. Chord 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our outro. Very repetitive. All right, so there's our outro. The next thing we want to do is really take a look at breaking this song into sections, because once we see this song into sections, we can actually pull out sections or tighten up sections and really make this thing all different sizes. So it's really easy to do. So the best way for us to look at this is to break down the type of parts there are within this song. And what I did was I actually had to stop recording because I got a phone call, but before I came back, I actually made a quick version of this with color-coded sections. So if we double click here, we can see the sections, which is kind of cool. So right here is the intro. All right. Verse, chorus, bridge, breakdown, chorus again, same as this, and then the outro. Outro is very similar to the intro too. All right. So technically, we can take this, I'm going to make a copy of this so we can chop this thing into different pieces. Technically, I can take this thing and chop it really short. So I can just take this intro. I could chop the intro right here if I wanted to, and then come right in with, say, a verse right here. So I'm going to cut this section because what I'm doing is I'm chopping these 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm taking these 4 sections out, and it's going to seem seamless. Although I might be off by a frame or two, I can always go in and tweak that, but let's get the idea. So there's a little bit of a pickup in the beginning, so I'm just going to stretch this part out just to let it go. There we go, like that. Oops. So we'll get this to happen right there where that pickup is. Now you notice it's repetitive again. So technically, I can cut this right here and go right into a chorus. It's kind of repetitive, this section. Tighten it up. There we go, watch this. And if I really wanted to do this right, I would stretch out a little bit from this side. because there's a little pickup leading into this section. Drum, okay? And technically, I can take this. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 sections right here, right? So I can take this, I can make a cut, and then if I wanted to, I can come to 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take the 4 of this. So I went from 1 here to 4 here. And I can literally chop all this out. Like this. Off by 1 frame, I can clean that up. And then here's an outro. And I can, if I wanted to, end it right here. You can hear the clap right there. All right. And we can end it right here. A little crossfade here, just to smooth it out. All right. And now we just took this song and made it this long, which is 59 seconds, a minute. So there we go. We got a 1 minute cut, a 60-second cut. Now let's chop this in half and make this 30. Here we go. I can come right in with this. So if I wanted to, let's do this. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to take our original cut here, and I'm going to come right in. I can come in right here and we don't even have an intro. Something like this. There we go, come right in. And if we needed to, we can come right into the chorus. Not ideal, but let's just see where it goes. Cut. And again, remember our little trick. This guy kind of sets itself up going into this, so I can go. There we go, drums. Now, how long do we have to go? See, in 30 seconds. About here. So we really only have time for like this chorus. Like, look, there's 2. We can probably get, we got this little bit of verse in. We got 1, section 2, and we're out. So I already know we have to end soon. So I'm just going to go right to the end, right here. Right? And so I'm chopping all this out. Bam. And then we can literally end it right on this beat right here. Chop this. You probably want to chop it even earlier though. Right there. And then we land on our 30. There's our 30 cut right there. So let's see. This guy's a little off. Let's see what's going on. I didn't cut him perfect. That's not bad. There we go. I mean, we clean these up, but as you can see, this is our 30 cut. So we got a 60 cut and a 30 cut. Let's make a 45. So here we go. We're taking the full song. And let's come right in here. So there's our 1 right here. So here we go again. Let's start in the beginning. So we're going to cut, and it's going to be a little weird. But we can stretch this because there's a little pickup here. You remember hearing it right here. And we'll just do right there. We'll come in right where this da-na-na. Not ideal, but it gets the point across here. Nice and smooth. So let's try 2. I think it's going to be too long, but let's give it a shot. We'll do 2 of these, and then we'll do 2 choruses, and I'll just go right to the end chorus. So we'll have it come in here. All right. So we're doing 2 verses, like half of the full verse, and we're going to go right to the chorus, because normally we go to this chorus here anyway. So we're going to go right to this chorus, and then I'm going to chop this guy in half too, and I'll take, actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to chop this in quarters, and I'm going to take the beginning, because it probably smoothly goes into this, and then this smoothly goes in, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 in the middle, and let's just see where we're at so far, because we might be too long. Yeah, we're already at a minute, and we got to get to 45, so maybe we can do this. There's our end. Right there. And we'd have a really sharp fade out here for our 45. It's fine though. All right, so that's our 45, right? Bam. We have a little bit to tighten it up there. And there's our 30. So let's measure this. Bam, 30, and here's our 60. See how quickly? Now, obviously, I don't color code these, and I don't actually even put the markers in. Sometimes I do, actually, if I want to go quick. But you see how quick it is? I mean, practice makes perfect, no doubt about that. So the more you do it, the easier it becomes. That's the best advice I can give any filmmaker, or editor, I should say, is to just, once you have the concept, just keep doing it over and over. And as you do it more and more, it'll become easier and easier. You'll get faster and faster at it. I'm a musician. I used to produce albums. So this is second nature to me. So I understand it's not so easy to people who haven't done this before, but it's really not that hard. And the concept is simple. That's pretty much it. So hopefully this helps you. And I'll try to do a bunch more of these, and maybe they'll just give you guys vibes. If anybody has any requests to cut any songs up, just let me know, and I'll try to get to them as quickly as possible. Thank you.